Okay, there we go. I don't know why it does that. Whenever I start the stream, it, like, does this, like, waiting thing. Whenever I try to go to my video, it does, like, this weird, like, kind of, like, build-up thing. It's strange. Like, when you click on the video, it's like, oh, waiting for Darian to start the stream, but I already clicked live. So I don't know why it's saying that. Anyway, so we're back to this game. For those of you who might remember, I briefly talked about this game a few months ago. In great distaste. I had a lot of negative things to say about this game. And for the most part, my opinions are still the same. I still think that this game took a few steps backwards. And I still think that the worst thing about this game is just the laziness and the fact that they butchered the English dub so bad. But I gave it some time, and I came back to it because I wanted to get my money's worth out of this thing, because I think I spent like 60 to 70 bucks on this shit. So I wanted to get use out of it. And over time, it's kind of grown on me a little bit. And the reason why that is because I tried to look at this game through a new perspective. I tried looking at it through the perspective of maybe, just maybe, the reason why they changed all the English lines like this is because they probably just wanted to give us a fresh, new take on the game. Because this is the 7th Storm game. This is like the 7th game in the series. And ever since the first one, the English dub voice lines have been the same for over a decade. And I think they just wanted to make a way to distinguish this game from Storm 4, which I understand. Which, when you look at it that way, you can appreciate it a little bit more that way. It does feel like a fresh game because of that. It's interesting hearing some of the characters with different voice lines now in like re-recorded takes. But, even with that being said, most characters sound okay, but some of them, no. Especially during the story mode, especially during the history mode, the cutscenes are garbage. The tone, the execution of some of these voice lines and these deliveries are just trash. For the most part, though, it's okay. It is interesting hearing what some of these characters sound like with re-recorded takes, but I still think the old lines are better. I'm just saying that I've come to appreciate the game better with the perspective that it's a fresh take on a decades-old series. With that being said, we're streaming this today, but we're not going to be doing stuff like, you know, history mode or story. I did this stuff in my own time, and trust me, there's nothing here to see. I mentioned this already in the video that I made about this, talking about this game, that this history mode is garbage. It's a very streamlined, very condensed, very just pointless addition to this game. Because I remember when this game came out, I was making the assumption that the history mode and that this game as a whole would have the entirety of the Naruto storyline packed in one game. While that's technically true, it's very condensed and abridged, and they cut out a lot of important boss fights and cutscenes and context, like a lot. So I'm very disappointed on that aspect. This mode, the special story mode, is the real reason to play the game. This is where they put all their effort into. This is where they put all the new cinematics, the new story mode. It's a Boruto game, let's be honest with ourselves. This is a Boruto game. The DLC characters are mostly Boruto. The story revolves around Boruto. This is not a Naruto game. This is a Boruto game when it comes to the story mode. All the characters are here. All the characters are still intact from the previous games, but when it comes to new content, it's all Boruto. So this mode is what they put all their effort into. But again, we're not playing these. I already did these in my own time. It's whatever. And we're not going to be doing online either because I ever since the early days of Storm, look, I've played the Storm games for as long as I can remember. I do not like the online battles because it's always the same people that play this stuff. I can guarantee you, I can promise you right now that 80 to 90% of the matches that we're going to be playing online are going to be Itachi players, Sarada players, Minato players, Naruto and Sasuke users. It's mostly main characters. Nobody ever wants to pick unique characters in this game. You're not going to see anybody picking Hidan. You're not going to see anybody picking the second Tsuchikage. You're not going to be seeing anybody using Mifune or Hanzo. It's just not going to happen. You're not going to see anybody using those, like, underrated characters. It's always the same characters, and it's been this way for like a decade. So I'm not really interested in that. So instead, now that we can finally get the game started, we're going to do survival mode. Specifically, ability cap survival. Now, this mode, I think, has been in the games since, I think, Revolution? Or 3? I think 3. This is basically like a series of gauntlets where you have to fight against... well, let me show you. I did some of these in my own time, but I'm like, you know what? I can make a stream out of this. So, you have a bunch of subsets here. Gameplay recording resumed, excuse me? Okay, I don't know why it said that. That freaked me out for a second. So anyway, this is what it is. You have a bunch of sets of courses where you have to fight against a gauntlet of 3 characters with conditions such as like, oh, both sides can guard break, both sides can take heavy damage, 30-second timer, attack double, stuff like that, right? So now we're going to do our intermediate cup, which I've already done a couple, but whatever, we're just going to continue from here. So this one is Sasuke, Shisui, and Indra? Yeah, it's Indra. Both sides can use Awakening right away, huh? Alright, cool. Well, I think for this match, I'm going to pick Kakashi. And why not use Obito? What should I use? Yeah, let's just use you two. I'm snazzy like that. Alright. So this game, when it comes to anime fighters, I feel like is probably the best of the best out there. There's a reason why this series is so popular and it's so successful. Because like I said, I've been playing these games since 2013, since Naruto Storm 3 dropped. And I love it. I love this series. The gameplay is really well realized. It's simple, it's effective, and it's really polished. Even back in the day, it was pretty polished for the most part. But this game specifically was kind of like made to be the Smash Ultimate, I guess if you want to call it, of the Storm series, because it's like they went through all these balancing changes. They made it like competitively viable for online. Because I remember, like, the big push for this game was the online scene, because it's like, oh, the characters have all been balanced, and I can see it. I can definitely see the balance changes with a lot of these characters and some of the gameplay mechanics. It definitely did have a balance overhaul. It does feel good to play, from a gameplay standpoint, which, I mean, even compared to Storm 4 and Storm 3, it's not a huge difference, but if you're someone who's been playing these games for a decade, you can definitely tell what the differences are. But no, I love the Naruto Storm games. They're probably like the best anime fighters out there. I think one of the new additions to the combat in this game, I'll show you right now, if I can get an air combo in there. Okay, watch this. I send him down, and I go right back on him again, like this. Yeah. You can knock somebody onto the ground and then immediately get back to comboing them. You couldn't do that in previous games. If someone got a hard knockdown, you had to wait for them to get back up. Which, I think in this game is a little bit overpowered. I'm not gonna lie, I think that's a little bit overpowered, and I think because of that, some of these matches can go by extremely fast. Like, way faster than they should. Like, I straight up think you can complete certain matches in, like, less than 30 seconds if you play good enough, which is just nuts. Oh, you got Madara. That's right, we can tag in and out. Man, I remember the days of Storm 3, where, like, you couldn't tag out, you couldn't, what was some stuff you couldn't do? You couldn't tag out teammates, you couldn't, or was that Storm 2? I know in the early Storm games you couldn't, like, abuse the hell out of your Chakra Dash. Yeah, just look at how much I'm decimating him, man. Let's get a finisher in there. Come on, get it. Get that finisher in there. There we go.
Taste despair. I'll sever the fate of this reality.
The victor has been decided.
All right.
Don't worry. I will bring you along to the world of Infinite Tsukiyomi too.
Now, something interesting I want to point out too, just because of, you know, since we're talking about this series, because I was actively playing these games back in the day. Something interesting about these games is that they were coming out in conjunction with the Shippuden anime. So, I'll give you an example, right? Naruto Storm Revolution, which came out in like 2014, I think that came out at the same time near the end of the war arc when Obito transformed into the Sixth Sage. And I remember when that game came out, me and my bro were like making a big deal about that. We're like, oh, I wonder if we're going to be able to play as Obito as the Sage of the Six Paths. Which we couldn't, even though it just happened in the manga. You know, we were like, oh, I wonder if we're going to be able to play as the Sage of the Six Paths, and no, we couldn't. They put Obito in the game, though. They did put Obito in the game, but not as the Sage of Six Paths, which we felt kind of disappointed by. But we just had to wait a couple more years, and then we would get Storm 4, and then, you know, we would get the Sage of the Six Paths nonsense, right? Because that's when Shippuden would end. But it's interesting that, you know, they were releasing these games in the same, like, run as the Shippuden anime at the time. Which you could kind of... Actually, yeah, you know what? I remember now. The ending of Storm 3 had a different ending than the anime did. Because Storm 3... Spoilers, by the way, for the war arc, if you haven't gotten there yet. Or at least the stuff with Madara. In Storm 3, the game ends with Madara fighting the 5 Kage. And when you beat him, when you beat the boss fight with Madara, he just fucks off. He just runs away and he's like, I'll win this war. You may have won this battle, but I will be back, or some shit like that, right? He just runs away. And it's like, oh, there goes Madara. We'll have to catch him another time. But that's not how it went in the anime. That's not what happened. Anyway, Kotsky Cup. Ooh, you know who we can use for this? So we're going against the Kotsky members. You know what? Let's get Gaara in here. Where's Gaara? There you are. Suit Gaara. Oh yeah, there we go. Let's get the suit. Tamari. Actually, you know what? Yeah, I want to use Konkoro. I'm actually good with Puppet Masters. Puppet Masters, I think, are like the hardest characters to use in this game. Even with all the balancing changes, I feel like the Puppet Masters are still the most difficult characters to use. That's why it always feels cathartic when you actually manage to, like, learn their combos. Come on. Alright, Konkoro, get in there. Yeah, Puppet Master versus Puppet Master, let's go. Look how much, like, look at his health. It's already, it's crazy how fast these matches go. Come on, get it. Yes! There we go. Oh, this is the team finisher.
Here we go, Tamari.
Oh, hey, we're using Sorcery's corpse as the puppet, even though we're fighting Sorcery right now. Sucks that Conqueror's voice actor passed away a few years back. Who was also the voice of Yahim Armster, too, by the way. So that doubly hurts.
Never underestimate mechanisms.
Which, if he's passed away, I wonder how they got... Huh. I'll have to look that up. I wonder if they got a different voice actor for this game, or if they... Because, to my understanding, here's the thing I don't understand, right? It's obvious that these games are using different voice lines for these characters, but the thing that I'm hung up about is I don't know if they, like, straight up just got everybody back into the studio and re-recorded their lines, or if what they actually did was they took previous takes from the older games that they didn't use and used them here. Because I think that's what's going on. I feel like that's what happened, is they went back to the older games and just took, like, unused takes that they did and just used them here. And just said, oh, hey, look, it's a new dub. Because I think it'd be pretty... I don't know, I feel like it'd be a pretty arduous task to get back all these voice actors for one game, just to have them redub all these lines that they've already done. I think that's what they did. I think they just took the unused takes from previous games and just put them here. I don't know, I feel like that's the most realistic thing that they did. I feel like that's the most realistic scenario. I might be wrong, but just something about it tells me that's what's going on. Damn, dude, some of these moves are just so powerful, dude. Holy shit! Wow. No, you know what it is? You know what it is? I think one of the, I think it's because the condition was, like, the attack is doubled or something, right? I think that's what it was. Maybe I'm not paying attention. Ooh, Hidan. By the way, Hidan is, like, my favorite Akatsuki member. Probably my favorite character, too. Damn, like, look at that. The jutsu takes out, like, half his health. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's an attack double thing. It has to be. But no, I love Hidan. Hidan's, like, my favorite character in the show. Right next to, my other favorite character is pretty underrated. But my other favorite character from Naruto is the, second Tsuchikage, you know, the mummy guy, the mummy dude, who has the particle style jutsu. I don't know, just something about him is just, he's always cool to me. Curse Mark Cup. Oh, so we got the Sound 4, we've got Jugo, we've got Jirobo, Sakon, and... Oh wait, is that Kimimaro? Is that his name? I always forget it. I always get it mixed up because there's... Let me look. Yeah. I get it mixed up because there's this guy, Kidomaru, and then, okay, yeah, Kimimaro and Kidomaru. I get these two mixed up a lot. Okay, so we're going up against the Sound 4. I want to make this interesting. Let's go with Kid Sasuke. Let's get Kiba in there. And Shigemaru, why not? Go with the Kid team. Yeah, now we're playing part 1. God damn it. What do you think you're doing? I saw that grab. Yeah, I get that story. Nope. I didn't mean to do it again, but alright. No, get back here. Part of me wishes that we got to see the Sound 4, like, survive Part 1, because I was always curious to see what they would look like as, like, adults. Like, what their designs would look like. I feel like they had a lot of potential, especially, you know, Sakon, Ukon. Their designs were just so cool, man. Their abilities, their designs. Sucks they had to die off so early, though. Like, imagine what Sakon and Ukon would be like if they were, like, older, right? Which, it's funny, because in a series, like, infamous for Talk no Jutsu and, you know, having villains redeem themselves, it's kind of ironic that in Part 1, we had these villains who were literal children being killed off. Like this. Like the Sound 4 are literally a bunch of children and they all get killed. But in Shippuden, oh no, we got all kinds of, like, villains who are, like, grown-ass men. Like, oh, Obito, or, yeah, like, literal, like, warmongers. People who are starting wars and doing countless war crimes. Oh, they get to survive. Orochimaru gets to become a reformed good guy, and he gets to be invited to Naruto's wedding, and he gets to live freely and coexist with everybody in the Leaf Village. He's fine. It's just something that you gotta laugh at, man. It's just something that kinda you gotta point out. I didn't mean to press Chidori again. There we go.
I will walk my own path. Don't get in my way.
The victor has been decided.
This outcome.
Alright. We still got one more guy. It's Jugo, I think. Yeah, I think we gotta fight Jugo. I'm hoping that sometime in the next line of DLCs we get is Jugo's appearance from Boruto. Because Jugo is in serious need of a costume. Yes, even though he killed the third Hokage, he is now a good guy. Yeah, it's crazy. It really is crazy what they let Orochimaru get away with. And if it weren't for Obito dying, he would have gotten away with it too. He was gonna come back and be... He was gonna go live with everyone else in the Leaf Village too. Naruto was ready to have him come back with him. He's like, yes, even though I know you formed the Akatsuki and I know you are responsible for starting the Fourth Great Ninja War and causing thousands of people to die, you're still cool. I'll still let you come back to the Leaf. You wanted to be a Hokage at one time, which is something that I want to do. So you're cool in my book.
I will walk my own path. Don't get in my way.
Ay, ay, ay. But like I was saying, yeah, I'm hoping that at some point with the DLCs that we see Jugo's costume or design from Boruto, because he looked pretty cool in Boruto, and Jugo needs a new costume, frankly. Jugo needs a new costume. I think we're also supposed to be getting, because I know we saw the leaks. I think they were called, like, something. We saw, like, a roadmap of all, like, the costumes and the characters that we're supposed to be getting. And I know one of the costumes was supposed to be Kakuzu's Akatsuki uniform, which I'm glad they're gonna have, because, like, all they... Let me show you. When it comes to Kakuzu, these are the only costumes he has. But if you look at his biography, look, he's got the coat on. But in none of the games, does he actually wear that thing in-game. So I think one of the costumes planned for the DLC is going to be that costume. But, one of the other costumes that they were talking about, too, was, B. was a B from Boruto when he's got like the more of a beard going on. He's got like a I think he's got different glasses too. He looks older. He looks older. What else is there? Okay, so wait, what one are we doing? We're doing Secret Identity. Oh, these are 30-second battles too? Damn. Alright, shit. Hey, Darian Benoit, what's going on? James. Who can we do for this? I feel like doing Kakashi again. Just because. Man, I don't have any costumes for him. Yeah, you gotta unlock all the costumes too, and the costumes in this game are expensive. Actually, you know what? Let's use Kid Kakashi. Kid Kakashi's pretty good in this game. We'll go with the Kakashi, Obito, Rin trio. Suck my lung. Alright, 30 seconds. Ugh, look at this. We're fighting Yamato in the Anbu costume. Speaking of Kakashi, I was just talking to a friend of mine, and we were laughing about how it's funny how at one point, for a good chunk of the series, Kakashi is referred to as the copy ninja, and yet the only time we really see him live up to that name was during the fight with Zabuza. And then after that fight, for like literally all of Shippuden, he just never copies another jutsu again. He never does anything remotely similar to that again. He doesn't copy any jutsu, or nor does he utilize any jutsu that he's copied. It's all just Sharingan and Lightning Blade. I just find that funny because, like, yeah, it's weird knowing that there was a time when he was called the copy ninja, and he just doesn't do that again. He just doesn't do it, like, ever. Mission accomplished. I win. I wish he said that. And there's still a chance for him to. There's Koji Kashin, aka Jiraiya's clone. Big spoiler. He wasn't fooling anybody. Even when he first made his appearance, everyone knew who he was. Everybody knew who he was. The hints were all there, man. I mean, technically, people thought he was Jiraiya, like actual Jiraiya, but no, the truth is that he's just a clone. So technically, they were on the right track, but he's a clone. He's not actually Jiraiya. But could you blame them, though? Considering how many characters that this series brings back from death multiple times? People thought Madara was dead for the entire time, but no, he was alive. People thought Obito was dead, but nope, he was alive.
If I don't defeat you now.
Oh boy. Hanzo. Hanzo, we shall go to war! Hanzo and Han. You know what? That's funny. That's a funny combination. I just realized it. His teammate is Han. That's great. He's half a Han. Hanzo and Han. Now where's Zoe? Where's your buddy Zoe? To complete the trio. Wait, can I charge that? Oh fuck. No Ibuse. You're not using a finisher on me. It is me who's going to be using a finisher on you, though. Come here. Come on. There's no use prevaricating about the bush. The bush. The bush. The fucking bush. Oh my god. Okay, I gotta let my subs fill up. I'm sitting here taking all this damage while I'm trying to get a finisher off. I'm getting too caught up in this. Here we go. There we go.
Obito, Rin.
Oh, so they do have a... Oh, they do have a team finisher, okay.
I can't leave this to
I was
anyone
worried that
else,
they didn't.
see? Time to finish you.
So when did you get this game? It's really expensive and whatnot. It's not... I mean, it's a retail game, but...
Naruto, we did it!
I got this game when it dropped. Me and my bro, we pre-ordered it.
If I don't defeat
Because we
you
were really
now,
hyped
we'll
because
have
we've
more
been
cash.
playing the Naruto Storm games for like a decade. So we pre-ordered this, and we played it for like a day, and then we dropped it for like a few months because we realized that this is a complete waste of money, and it was a step backwards, and we just convinced ourselves not to play it. But I came back to it, and I was like, you know what? I spent a good $60 on this. I want to get my money's worth. And I do want to do as much as I can in this game so that when I do drop it, I don't have to come back to it. But it's growing on me. I'm trying to accept it as like a fresh new take on the series, which, again, when you look at it through that lens, you can appreciate it a little bit more, but that still doesn't excuse the fact that some of these English dub lines are trash. There are some characters where I feel like the English dub lines are worse. For the most part, it's okay, though. But some of them, though, like, no. Some of them sound like garbage. Especially during the cutscenes in story mode. In story mode, it is way worse. Oh my god, they ruined the story mode in this game. Story mode is trash in this fucking game, dude.
Okay, let's go.
Cost sunk fallacy, yeah. I mean, I can't refund it. I might as well just get my money's worth, right? I can't refund the game. Trust me, if I could, if I had the ability to refund it, I would have just refunded it if I could. But you know how the policy is. You know, once you've downloaded it and played it, it's over. You can't do nothing about it.
Okay, let's go.
Oh, did I?
And you're an
Okay, good. I thought I had to beat him within 30 seconds. I win by timeout, bitch. Nice, we got the trophy for that too. Alright, so now we've just got the hardcore mode to do now, the advanced version. Oh boy, what do we got here? Spitting Image, Powerful Undead, Jinchuriki, Married Couple, Brothers United, oh my god, we're going up to 6 fights at a time. Nostalgic Youth, Heroes, oh my god, 9 fights? 10 fights? What the fuck, man? Holy moly. So we got a Naruto Cup right here. We're fighting all stages of Naruto. What the fuck, dude? Okay. Below 2 hours of playtime. I think that's the Steam policy. I don't know how it is for PlayStation. Because I think for I tried getting a refund for a game a while ago on PlayStation, and I'm pretty sure what the guy told me on email was like, oh, if you already downloaded it and played it, then your ass is grass. You're not getting a refund. They're pretty strict about it. Oh boy, these are gonna be. Oh man, these are gonna be long. This one's only 2 fights though. That's crazy. When health drops to 50% lower, chakra recovery. That's not bad. So we're fighting the husband and the wife. You know what? I think this is a perfect time to play as Boruto. Why not, right? Let's play as the kid. PlayStation refund is fuck off, exactly. That's your refund. You can fuck off. We're fighting Dark Naruto. I do like that they made Dark Naruto a skin in this game. That is one thing that I do like. Even though it's like the most unnecessary, like, even though Dark Naruto is like the most unnecessary costume addition you could make, because literally the only thing different about him is his eye color, I still like it. I still like that addition, because I remember when I played Storm 3, and when you fight Dark Naruto, I'm like, oh, I wonder if that's going to be a costume, and it wasn't. I do like that they still made it a costume here anyway. That is pretty cool. Oh, I just realized he's got Mecha Naruto on his team. I still like how Mecha Naruto is in this game, even though he was really only relevant in Revolution because they made a whole story mode around him. I do like that Mecha Naruto is still here. Pressing on, believe it. Believe it. Which is the real one? Which is the real one? Ugh. Hinata with lipstick? Ugh, that's kind of ugly. That's kind of ugly. I'm not gonna lie, that's pretty nasty. It's pretty ugly. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't think I like that very much. That don't look right. I'm sorry I'm sorry, but lipstick on Hinata just does not look right. She looks like a fucking hooker, dude. She looks like it doesn't look right on her, man. I'm sure it looked right in the anime, but in this game, hell no. Hell no, dude. Yeah. I think this is supposed to be how she looked in, was it the last? Or, I think that's what it was, the last, or, what was it? I think it was the last. I think that's where this came from. Still doesn't look good, though. Get out of here. Get this unsightly image out of my head. Yeah, domestic abuse.
Feel the power of Boruto Uzumaki.
The victor has been decided.
Alright, well that was easy. Oh boy, I am not looking forward to these. Oh my god. Hey, Boruto, how's your anime and manga series? Well, I couldn't tell you. I couldn't tell you because I don't really care for it, but my bro has been taking the liberty of watching it recently, even though I really cannot muster the courage to watch it myself because, look, I understand that it might be getting good, and I understand that Boruto might have grown as a character as the series progressed. I still think that it was an unnecessary series, because I'm of the camp that believes that Naruto Shippuden, the ending of Naruto Shippuden was perfect. Like, the whole ending half of Shippuden revolved around the world like unifying under one ninja faction and getting rid of like the racist like dogma that they had against each other. Like that was the big thing, right? That was the huge thing that they had, and they resolved it. They stopped the war, they got rid of Madara, they got rid of the big bad, all the ninjas were finally united. That was good. And then I don't know, I feel like having another anime after all of that just kind of undermines that. It's like, oh, we finally have a time of peace. Naruto's the Hokage now. Everything's all good. There's no more bad guys. We got rid of the ultimate villain in the series. And I still say this. I think that Naruto should have ended it like Bleach ended it, where they just had like this final epilogue sequence where they show everybody, you know, where their lives are at, who they married, you know, who had kids, and just end it there. Be like, hey, Naruto became Hokage. He had a kid. He married Hinata. The end. We're done. We don't need to continue this. He achieved his goal. He saved the world and he unified everybody, and everybody got a happy ending. We're good. It's just unnecessary. Even though Boruto might be a good series, I'll give you the benefit of the doubt and say it might be a good series. I just don't care. I just don't care. I'm so checked out. I'm just so checked out, dude. Powerful undead. You know who I'm gonna use for this? I'm gonna use Kankuro. I mean, Kabuto, not Kankuro. What the fuck are you talking about? That's a different character. I'm gonna use Kabuto and Orochimaru. Yeah. You know what? I'll throw you in here too. Why not? Just because you're my favorite character. Alright, Itachi. Both sides take chip damage for the guard. Okay, so that's not a big deal. That's like a non-issue.
I'll chop you up. How fragile. It's about time. How fragile.
I'm taking some distance. I'm taking some distance. There, here I am.
Oh yeah, I wonder if they're gonna give us Orochimaru's design from Boruto as a costume too.
Here I am.
That like I think that's all the DLCs are gonna be, is just like, oh, Boruto costumes and Boruto characters, because I mean, what else could you possibly do at this point? We've had 7 games worth of characters and costumes throughout the series. I think they've done all they could. Really, I think the only DLCs you could do is just Boruto shit. That's all you can do, honestly. I know they're adding Kurenai at some point, who, in the previous games, she was a support character. So now they're finally going to make her like a full-on playable character. That is cool, and I hope that they do that with the other support characters like Fu and Torune, and Ao, and some of the others, not just Kurenai, but, you know, that's probably wishful thinking. Datara, you bastard. Fucking Roger Craig Smith over here, Sonic the Hedgehog. Fucking Dying Light, main protagonist. Fucking... fucking Chris Redfield over here. Get back here. You can't hide behind that puppet forever, buddy. Also, I found out, after a long time of trying to search for this guy's voice actor, it should have been obvious from the start, by the way. It really should have been obvious to me, because I should have known this. For years, I've been trying to figure out who voices the second Tsuchikage, and I could never find an actual name for him. I could never find his voice credit. But it's J.P. Blanc. It's J.B. Blanc. Sajin. And I'm like, oh. Duh. I'm like, no wonder he sounded so familiar. It's fucking Sajin from Bleach. Yeah, so J.B. Blanc voices this guy. Like, I'm like, duh. I don't know how that escaped me for so long. I've been trying to find this guy's, like, voice credit for years and years, but for some reason it just never showed up. I'm like, no shit.
I'm ready anytime.
Just absolutely fucking up this old lady.
I'll chop you up. Now then.
Get her. No, you bastard, she threw something at me. Stop throwing your bullshit. Stop throwing shurikens at me and interrupting my finisher. Stop doing that. You're postponing the inevitable. Knock it off. What are you doing? She's like dropping her combos short, and then you see that? What is she doing? What is this old lady? What is this old senile lady doing? She would like start the combo and then drop it and then start it again. Like, what the fuck are you doing?
I'm the one who will unlock the truth behind the 6 paths.
Sure you will.
The victor has been decided.
Also, yeah, I mean, popular things do continue all the time, even though they're unnecessary. I mean, yeah, that is a popular occurrence in media. It's just even more egregious with Naruto, because I feel like with Naruto, there was this sense of finality with Shippuden that I feel like it really didn't need to keep going. With Dragon Ball, I can totally understand, because, you know, everybody wants more Dragon Ball. Everybody wants to see that continue, no matter how egregious it is. But I don't think anybody was looking forward to Boruto with optimism. I don't think anybody was looking forward to that. Not that I remember. Everyone's cracking jokes about his name. Everyone's talking about how a little shit he is. Everyone's talking about how unnecessary it was. Like, of course, now everyone's talking about how good it is. Now there's people that like it and defend it because it got good over time. But trust me, back in the day, nobody fucking liked Boruto. Nobody did. Nobody fucking liked Boruto, man.
Well then. Summoning juice. Reanimation! I'm the one who will unlock the truth behind the 6 paths.
The victor has been decided.
Did you think I'd fight without...
Making that money. We're making that money. Okay, good. We're done with that course. Oh my god, we only got 2 done. Jinchuriki Cup. Increased chakra. Okay. I think I know how I'll use for this one. Dragon Ball Super sucks for 60% of the time. The God Key. Oh, I know. Oh, I know. I'm not defending it. I'm not defending Dragon Ball Super. I for one don't like it very much. In fact, the only reason why I even watched any of it was during the time when it was the Tournament of Power, when they were starting to resurrect Frieza again. I only watched it for Frieza. I'm not even shitting you. I only watched Super because of Frieza and the Tournament of Power. That was literally it. I did not like Super at all. But, let me see here. Should I use this one? Yeah, why not? I'll use this one. And then I'll use B. And then, who else is Jinchuriki? Should probably use fucking... No, let's get some Minato in there. Why not? Get him in there. Naruto, B, and Minato.
Battle begins.
Something I've noticed about the CPU on this game, I've noticed it throughout the story mode, I've noticed it throughout these battles, is that for some reason the AI in this game is like really hard tailored to run away from you a lot. Like, this AI loves doing the backdash a lot, and I don't know why. It didn't do that before in the previous game. It wasn't this defensive before, but in this game, oh, they love to just do the backdash over and over and over again and try to get away from you.
Okay, guys, here I go.
Ah, fucker.
Okay, guys, here I go.
Damn it. I'm trying to get that finisher off. Ah, man. Now I gotta sit here and eat this combo. Fucker. He even got the grab off. Come on, dude. It's whatever. Come on. Let me hit. Dude, stop interrupting my shit. The grab got me. Dude, are you fucking kidding me right now? Dude. The grab got me out of my fucking ultimate attack. What is... Please. I'm begging you. I just want to get this fucking... Okay, I need to stop. I'm dead. See, this is why you don't fuck around and try to just get a finisher off. I completely fucked that. Oh, and you lose. You just lose the whole match, by the way. Okay, not doing that again. This time, don't get carried away with the finisher. Just finish the fucking match. They just kept interrupting everything. I thought most of the supers had, like, super armor. Which, for the most part, some of them do. There's some of them that have super armor that you can't interrupt. But no, that one, I guess, oh no, you can just fucking punch him out of it. You can grab him out of it, just... Fuck me, I guess. Alright, I guess I won't do it. Get your Aegis Reflector out of here with your Urian bullshit. I miss B's old voice lines from the previous games. I think they were better. This is another character that I think had better English lines in the other games. In the other games, he would say, "Here I come now!" Do I dare? I mean, he has no subs. I could totally just... Yeah, there we go. I just had to wait for him to run out of subs.
Here we go, Dad!
Right.
Strongest in the league! I'll show you the bond between father and son!
The victor has been decided.
Nothing to it.
Later!
Okay, now we gotta do that 3 more times, and hopefully don't make that same mistake that we made in the first match. 'Twas a fluke. 'Twas nothing but a fluke. In other news, as of tomorrow, I am waiting for my Xbox Series S to come in the mail. Yes, I'm getting an Xbox Series S. And the reason why I'm getting an Xbox Series S is for a couple reasons. One of them is just because I have a few friends of mine that I would like to be able to play with and catch up with. Because there's a lot of friends of mine who have Xboxes and friends and families who have Xboxes and I don't. I have been a lifelong Nintendo and PlayStation player, and I've never owned an Xbox before. So I figure, you know what, now I'll finally get one and just catch up with my friends. The other reason why I'm getting one, and this is the more practical reason, is because of the games. More specifically, the services that Microsoft offers, like Game Pass. Game Pass absolutely shits on everything that PlayStation has to offer right now. Because let me give you an example. The equivalent of Game Pass when it comes to PlayStation is PlayStation Now, or PS Plus rather, right? So what does PS Plus give you? Well, PS Plus gives you access to a library of games that you can play for free with your subscription. Okay, that's kind of the same thing that Game Pass does. However, one of the other tiers that you can get allows you to have access to classic games that would otherwise be backwards compatible, like PS3 games, PS2 games, and whatnot. But here's the kicker. On PlayStation, you can only stream those games. You do not have the option to download and play them on your own free time. You have to stream them. And on top of that, Sony's servers are garbage. I say this as someone who has really good internet, and I say this as someone who has tried other streaming services before, like GeForce Now. I've tried GeForce Now, and when I played GeForce Now, I had almost no input lag. There was no delays, no input lag, no resolution drops, nothing. It was a perfect experience, right? But if I try to stream a game off PlayStation and PS Plus, oh, there's input delays, the resolution drops, it stutters, it lags, it's garbage. I would much rather just be able to have the ability to download those games and play them freely without any of the hassle. which is precisely why I'm getting an Xbox. So that I can play all that wide library of backwards compatible games without having to stream them. Because that's stupid. That is stupid. If you're going to force people to stream your games, the least you can do is make sure that your servers are competent enough to run them. Fuck PlayStation, dude. Like, it does things right. There are things that PlayStation does right, but PS Plus is not one of them. So what about PC? Most Microsoft and Xbox? Yeah, for the most part. And I do have a PC, except it's a mid-range PC. It's like middle-powered. It can run most games just fine, but if I were to try to run something that's like more recent, it's probably not going to happen. It can run like PS3 and 360 era games just fine. But if it tries to run stuff like PS4 and Xbox One era games, that's where it's going to start struggling a little bit, right?
Okay, guys, here I go.
I might invest in a Steam Deck at some point, but that's going to be like later down the line.
Strongest in the leaf. I'll show
But
you
yeah,
the
Game
bond
Pass is just way too good of a service to pass up on. Game Pass is way too good.
The victor has been decided.
Yeah, perfect.
My turn's over.
I'll surpass the Hokage someday.
And I'm looking forward to getting the Xbox anyway, because that opens up a whole library of games for me to stream. I'm debating on if I'm going to be... Because here's the thing. I've never played the Halo games before. So that opens up the window for me to do a Halo stream and kind of give my reactions to that game. Or those games. But I don't know. I'll think about it. Oh, we only got 3 done. Fuck. Man, look at all these fights that I have to do, man. Fuck. But yeah. Now, since it's the Series S, the reason why I went with the Series S and not the X is because, well, it was cheaper. And mostly because it's not going to be my main console. The PS5 is my main console. This thing's expensive. I'm going to make sure I get the most use out of it. I play on PS5 the most, so no matter what, the PS5 is going to be my main console. So, with that in mind, you know, if I'm going to get an Xbox, I'm just going to have, like, okay, at least I can play with my friends, and even though it has a very limited storage space, I'm not going to be downloading anything huge anyway. So, I'm mostly just going to be using it for Game Pass, which is kind of what most people use it for anyway, is like a Game Pass machine. So, yeah, why not? Also, what's going on? Juan caught us right in the middle of the stream. We're doing the survival cups for Naruto connections. We're almost done. It's just, oh boy, these last few fights are gonna be a gauntlet. Oh, these are long fights, man. Sheesh. Sheesh. Married couple cup, huh? You know what? I think we're gonna use all the women on this one, just to fuck around. We're gonna use Hinata, we're gonna use Sakura, and we're gonna use Kushina. Yeah, use all the housewives. Okay, cool, we got another attack double thing. Now the matches are gonna go by faster. Have any of you seen the Fallout TV show? It's not very good. I'm not very familiar with Fallout. I haven't played any of those games. I haven't watched the show either, because of that. But the reception that I'm getting out of the TV show is that it's very, very mixed. It is, like, very mixed. I see a lot of people defend it, but I also see a lot of people shit on it relentlessly. Which I think is kind of, you know, par for the course when it comes to these video game adaptations. It's going to happen. You know, you have people that are going to like it, you have people that are going to defend it, and then you're going to have people that, you know, shit on it. I should know, because, you know, look at Netflixvania, right? But I don't know what's going on. I don't know, you know, the details, what's going on with Fallout, because I have, like, literally no familiarity with that series. None. I had, like, not even the slightest clue about what that series is about. Other than, you know, it's Fallout, like, post-apocalyptic shit, I guess. My bro really likes Fallout. He's played those games, but I haven't. To put in perspective, it's Netflixvania, but it's canon to the games. When you say canon to the games, do you mean like the stuff that happens in the show retcons the games? Like they're making it canon to the games? Or are you saying that it's actually trying to adapt the canon? I hope it's the latter, and not the former, because if it's the former, that's kind of fucked up. Oh, that would be so fucked up. Could you imagine if Castlevania did that? Where if, like, Konami was so stuck up their own asses, they were like, hey guys, the Netflix show has gotten so successful that we're gonna make it canon. We're gonna retcon everything. Okay, so it takes place after the games, but it retcons a bunch of shit? Oh, okay, I see what you're getting at. Okay. Well then. Hey, Soccer, get out here and take control of your man. Teach him a lesson. Oh, you don't have anything to say to your husband? Just generic shit about Tsunade? I'm surprised. I thought for sure she would have something special to say to him. Oh my god, this fucker. Sigh. I still don't like this dude. I didn't like him in Shippuden, and I still don't like him because he's just kind of... He's just a fucking asshole. For the most part. I mean, I don't know how he is in Boruto, but I just don't... I never liked this dude. That was a quick one. That was a quick match.
I can't advance.
The victor has been decided.
I'll keep moving forward.
With the last one? Are we still going? Oh, okay, yeah, that's right, we had Shikamaru. This one's the last match. Okay.
Battle begins.
I'm gonna run you out of your subs. I'm gonna force you to run out of subs. There we go. Oh, Tamari. You know what? I'm gonna finish you off with Kushina. How about that? Yeah.
Blood is boiling! Time for a royal beatdown! Looks like I overdid it. Start! One smashed tomato coming right up!
The victor has been decided.
That looked good! Don't underestimate the habanero!
The habanero. Okay, now we're done. Alright. Ay, ay, ay. Only 5 more to go. Brothers United Cup. I think I know who I'll use for this one. Yeah, let's use that 20th anniversary costume, why not? And then I'm gonna bust out Madara. And then I'm gonna bust out, Stars from the Heaven. Oh, because of Madara. Okay. I was like, why is he on here? 39 subs away from 1K. Oh yeah, I am getting pretty close to 1K, aren't I? That's pretty dope. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool.
Battle begins. Right
It's about time. Let me fight. This. Try these very useless.
Itachi, what did you think that was gonna do from there? Bro used a close range finisher from all the way across the screen. Fucking idiot. Oh, come on, you're thinking. Okay, buddy, we're not doing this again. Don't do this again. You're doing it again. Don't get fucked up because you're getting caught in the cadence of trying to do a finisher again. Don't do it. I'm warning you. Here, just finish him with a shuriken. No, don't do that either. Can I please? Thank you.
Taste despair. I'll sever the fate of this reality.
The victor has been decided.
I don't know what you were expecting, but this is reality.
Obito sounds fine. I think Obito is one of the few characters that sounds fine in this redub. Same with Sasuke for the most part.
Battle begins.
What? And well, I don't know. I still don't know. It's weird. This whole redub thing is a really bizarre situation. I talked about it briefly a bit ago, because apparently a couple of the voice actors, notably Naruto's voice actress and Kawaki's actress or actor, they came forward, and this is the weird thing. Naruto's voice actress claims that she doesn't remember doing any of these voices like this, but Kawaki's voice actor claims that he was brought in to do voice work for the game. But here's the other weird part. Someone actually ran a lot of these voices through an AI detector, and they discovered that it was AI for some of the voices. So it's like, which is it? Did they use AI? Did they come in to record stuff? Or did they not? And I'm going to go back to what I said previously, and I'm going to say that I think what happened here was, and this might explain why Naruto's voice actress doesn't remember it, because I'm convinced what actually happened was they went back to their, like, storage files or whatever. They probably had the old files on hand of all their, like, unused takes from the older games. They probably just grabbed all these characters' unused takes and used them for this game. Regardless of how bad the take sounds, doesn't matter. They just took the unused takes and used them in this game for the sake of making the characters sound fresh. I think that's what happened. That's why some of the voice actors don't remember recording this stuff, and that explains why some of it sounds bad. Because they're unused takes. They're takes that weren't used in the final version because they didn't sound good. But they were used in this game because they wanted to make it sound different. I think that's the most realistic explanation for this. I do think some of it is AI, though, too. Because there are some voices in the game that were apparently ran through an AI detector, and it was detected to be AI. So I think some of it is AI, but I also do think that some of it is just them grabbing unused takes. I think that's what it is. There's no confirmation on it, though. That's the thing. That's the thing. We can't really determine what's true and what's not because there hasn't been any official statement on the matter. It's just pure speculation at this point. So, that's the thing that sucks. Why are we using a finisher right out the gate?
Here we go!
Yeah, I don't think they'll make an official statement about it either, because that would imply that they're just being lazy, and that would imply that they just did something for the sake of making the game seem fresh. Because it was a completely unnecessary change. They did not have to do this. They did not have to change the voice lines like this. They really didn't. And it ended up pissing a lot of people off. So, yeah. I think it really was just them cutting corners and saving costs, because if they really were... Because think about it, which would be more cost-effective? Rehiring all these voice actors to come back and redub everything, literally every voice line in the game, right? Do that, or just go back and grab some unused takes from the previous games that you didn't use and use them here, because you already have them. I think the answer is pretty self-explanatory.
What are you aiming at? Time to end this.
Let's do it. Obito. You look like me from long ago, Obito.
It's you.
The victor has been decided.
Well done. I need more power.
At this point, I'm kind of just turning my brain off. I'm just kind of like, I'm just autopiloting this.
Battle begins.
Trust me, once you've played this game long enough, you can totally just autopilot this shit. Even on the hardest difficulty, you can totally just autopilot this game. Oh, that was a grab? I can't believe that lasted for that long.
It's not over yet.
Let me find out this. Take this.
Ah, that missed. Damn.
Try to use me so long.
Blade dance!
Fuck. Oh, I let him awaken.
Heavy artillery.
Quote unquote heavy artillery, and I knock his puppet out as soon as he says that. That's some nice heavy artillery you got there, Conqueror. There we go. Course completed. 4 more to go, and these are the long hauls. We're going in with the long hauls now. Oh boy. Former 5 Kage. Oh man, you know who I could... Oh, I just had Madara. I mean, I guess I could still use him. Actually, yeah, you know what? I'm gonna use... Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna bust these guys out. Perfect. I'm gonna bust... Yeah. I'm gonna bust all you guys out. Bust out the OP bunch.
Battle begins. Shadow style thunderblast.
Man, I tell you, Madara in this form is just so broken. At least in the anime. He's just insanely broken. I think I might make this the last one. Because I don't know if I'm in the mood to do those other 3. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know if I'm in the mood to do those last 3 on stream. Those are gonna be long hauls. And I don't feel like autopiloting it for that long. Because I don't have that much to talk about. And plus, people are in the house now and things are gonna get loud. They're not gonna use their inside voice, now they're gonna fucking get caught in the mic, and I don't wanna have that shit for the rest of the stream. See, the reason why I started streaming was because people were out of the house. But now that people are in the house, I gotta cut the stream short. I hate doing that, but you know how it is, man. I just don't want to have these people... I don't want these conversations bleeding into my mic when I can't control it.
I'm ready to rock.
Oh, they got Kakashi in his Hokage uniform. Oh, I couldn't get him. Can I finish him? Nope. He's gonna try to finish me, though. Hit him. Fucker! No, you're not hitting me. No, he broke my guard! He broke my guard! See, he did that backdash. He's doing the backdash thing, like I just said. Alright.
Let's settle this.
You know, alright, I give up. I give up on that. I'm not hitting anybody with that shit. Oh, but it's just, dude, see, okay, yep, see what I'm talking about? This backdash stuff. Look at this. They just keep running around and trying to avoid me. I don't know why they do that. That's so weird. They've never done that before in the other games. I don't know why they're doing that. Oh, this guy. Mr. No Eyebrows, Mr. Super Saiyan 3 over here.
Battle begins.
Back here. Stop running away from me. For the love of God, please stop running away from me. Just put up a fight. Why is it so hard for the CPU just to put up... Look at this. He's reached the end of the screen, and he's still trying to backdash. What is the CPU doing right now, dude? I love the Sage of the Six Paths moveset. They're just so satisfying to play with. It's all this power!
Taste despair.
Oh, his hit. He ran right into that. Oh, double helix sword. It's like 4 times longer than the Fierce Deity sword, though.
The victor has been decided.
I'm beyond the scope of your mundane.
Yes, sir. Let's see, how many fights is that? 3? Damn, still got like, what, 3 more? I think. 5, 2 more, 3 more. It was only like 5 battles. Third Raikage.
Battle begins. Shadow style
Oh, back up.
Feast your eyes on the power of the Sage of the Six Pack. Gotcha.
Disappear.
I almost didn't join because they thought the stream would have been over. I mean, yeah, I guess that figures, because that does tend to be the case. But no, you made it like midway through.
Slow. Let's go.
Haha.
Be gone. I'll eliminate you here.
I like how they couldn't even use an anime screenshot for that. They had to use like a still image of the game, of Storm 4.
The victor has been decided.
Be gone.
That's enough.
I see.
Okay, how many more we got left? Okay, we're on a 4-win streak. I think there's one more? Maybe? Because there's only 5 Kage, so there has to be one more. Yep, Tsuchikage. Okay. Ending it off with my favorite character.
Battle begins.
By the way, his name is Mu. The mummy man, his name is Mu. Just something funny to point out. It's Mu, but it's spelt like M-U, with the U having like the line over it. And the fight's over.
Feast your eyes on the power of the Sage of
Yes, like the sound a cow makes.
It's not over yet.
Moo, bitch, moo.
Follow me.
Ah, come on. Come on, he has no subs. I can get this. I can get this. Come on, he has no subs. He has no subs! No! Great, now I gotta run him out. I gotta run him out of subs. Okay. I would like to end this with a finisher. Please, please, please. Yes! Get it, get it. No, you fucker, he threw out Onoki.
Taste despair.
There we go. Jeez, it's so hard to get it. You have 961. It should... Yes, I'm going to eliminate your subscriber count, Moo. Now you have no subs, and now you have no channel.
That's it.
Demonetized. Alright. I think that was the last one. No! Why does it say 5-win streak then? That implies that I fought 5 people. I mean, yeah, okay, yeah, there's the Kazekage, but how did I fight? There's only 5 Kage!
Battle begins.
That's why it's called the 5 Kage Summit. Something doesn't add up here.
Shadow style thunderbolt.
Something doesn't add up. Yes, get it, get it, get it. Yeah! Perfect. He's so overpowered, dude. Madara is so overpowered. It's like the legendary... How did that not kill him? That didn't kill him? Wow, that didn't kill him? Well, that's lame. Now I gotta finish him off the normal way. Bleh. Womp womp. Where you summon 5... Yeah, the greatest 5. I mean, eh. Alright, well, even though we only had 3 left, I'm just gonna cut it short because, like I said, I don't want people's conversations getting into the mic because people are here in the house now and they're gonna make the stream worse. But I think that was a lengthy enough stream. We did the intermediate. We got a good chunk of the advanced out of the way, so I'm not too miffed about it. And plus, I don't think I've ever streamed Naruto on here before, so there's your Naruto content. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah, 85 minutes. Yeah, that's a good hour and a half. I'll take it. Anything above an hour, I'll take. Alright, well, that's gonna do it for Naruto Storm Connections. Decent game, but I still feel like it's a step backwards from Storm 4, I'll be honest with you. If they just added 60 FPS support to Storm 4, I would rather just be playing that, but it's whatever, I guess. Just, it's like you take it or leave it. But that's gonna do it for me. I'm Daring64, and next time, I will be back with some Xbox games, yeah. Who knows what I'm going to be streaming then? That's for me to find out. I'm going to have to surprise myself on that matter. I'm going to have to figure out what Xbox game I'm going to stream tomorrow. Oh boy. Alright, I will catch y'all later.